So I used the eye tracking camera that's an AR kit that's available in the iPhone and the iPad. What it does is that as you're looking on the screen, say there's a picture of a glass of water. As you're looking at it, I worked with a company and changed the technology so that it actually, my eye can choose that glass of water. And it literally turns green and it gets selected and it goes from the iPad to the phone that's with the caregiver. So the caregiver kind of knows that you need a glass of water and they can walk in the vicinity of the patient and say, task complete, no longer needed, or wrong selection. Those are the three things they can do. They can't do it from somewhere in the house. They have to be in the vicinity of the patient. So it's geographically set up. And that's another thing with the app that I created, it kind of grows with you. So if you understand words, then we can switch the pictures to words. If you understand pictures more, then we display pictures. We also you can use your hands instead of your eyes when your movement in the hand comes back. So you can add pictures to it. So we don't have like other apps have like these libraries of like fruit and vegetables, and we didn't do that. We made it so that you can take a picture of what you like and insert it into the app.
Oh, that's cool.
If you're watching some Netflix show, like I started watching Bait last night, I can take a picture of Bait, put it in there.
Pictures of the actual people in your life.
Exactly.
Your family. So it make it so much, streamline the process so much if you can get the specific pictures rather than generalities.
The things you care about.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it makes it more, personalize it, and then you want to learn about it and you want to be part of it and you want to use it because it's yours. It's personal. That's the interesting part, is that eyes are part of our brain and we never think of them like that. I mean, they can tell so many stories, and everybody talks about detection and diagnosis, but they can also be used to communicate without speaking. Because I wanted something that was non-language based, because we have so many immigrants. My father, his English was perfect, but you know, when I'm in pain, I'm always speaking in my own language. When I speak in my own language. So it's easier to have something that's non-language based, so you're not, obstructed by that. And ALS, GBS, MS, people who are intubated, children with brain cancer. There's so many populations that need this. And so I'm really excited to bring it to the community. One is using these innovative, amazing electromagnets, and we put them on certain parts of your brain so that we can treat you within a week with these accelerated treatments so that it's FDA approved for major depressive disorder. We can also use it for trying to get, regress or prevent cognitive decline, anxiety, PTSD. So it's called repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation. So I do a lot of clinical trials in that, and I work with veterans who've got traumatic brain injury, veterans who have been exposed to military environmental exposures and have these psychiatric problems. I also use low intensity focused ultrasound, which, unlike the magnet I just told you about, can go deeper into the brain. And that is something that's just coming online. So very innovative stuff.
I am a big believer in the male menopause because I didn't used to cry at commercials.
Which commercial did you cry at?
Men in their 50s start crying all the time.
Oh, wow.
You hear this a lot. This is a very common thing. And it's male menopause. Our testosterone levels drop, our hormones start changing. It's nothing like what women have to go through.
Right.
I'm not equating them.
No, I agree.
But we do have our own version of that.
Welcome
we
to the
really do. Like any guy in his 50s out there who's like, why am I like suddenly crying at movies that I've watched before and didn't cry? Because you're in menopause, dude. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're going through menopause. There you go.
The applications are endless. I know I'm focusing right now on particular populations, but the application is endless. Yeah, I'm actually very excited about it. Every time I see someone use it, I just kind of go, can't talk, soof it.
Soof it.
You even got a tagline. That's brilliant.
Just
Yep.
soof it.
Can't talk, soof it.
Can't talk, soof it. I want that on a billboard in San Francisco, because you know how you go over the bridge in SF and all the billboards are about AI. That's what I want on my own billboard, and it says, can't talk, soof it.
Well, I hope that happens for you.
It is. And then The funny thing is, my daughter always says like that we cross the bridge and go into Oakland, and it's all cannabis and brain injury ads.
That's funny.
Yeah, you know where you are by the advertising, right?
That's hilarious. Hadn't thought about that.
Thanks for joining us on the Healthcare Uprising. Make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons before you go, and take a moment to think of a friend and hit that share button. You can find us on all the major audio platforms, and we've got video on YouTube if you want to watch us in action.
You can also find us on social media on LinkedIn, TikTok, and Instagram. Just search Healthcare Uprising to find us. And if you're a new company with a cool new product, if you're someone innovating alternative methods for the health and wellness space, or if you have a personal healthcare journey you'd like to share with us here at The Uprising, please email us at healthcareuprising@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you about coming on the show. Well, that's all for this dose of Healthcare Uprising. Until the next time, keep looking for the good in the world, because sometimes it's where you least expect it.
We are not doctors and we don't play one on TV. If you need medical advice, consult with your physician or a healthcare professional. This has been a Shut Up production.